on the horizon. Makes me want for a sailboat, take a ride with my old friend. We'll just go where the wind blows. I want to go there again with him. Yeah, I knew a sailor, he was a hell of a guy. Say we might live forever in case I die. Here's one for the ladies, one for my wife. He laughed an old laugh with a twinkle in his eye and say, here's one for all that money. Here's one for you, here's one for me. Here's one for all the sailors in the sea. Red morning sunshine. What today, what you think? Oh, come on, girls, we'll be fine. It's just a kiss and a wink. This life's a wild ride. You either sail or you sink. Either way, it's a good time. So won't you put some rocks in my drink? Yeah, I knew a sailor, he was a hell of a guy. Say, we might live forever, we might not, but we might. So here's one for the ladies, and one for my wife. He laughed that old laugh with a twinkle in his eye and say, here's one for all that money. Here's one for you, here's one for me. Let's have one for all the sailors in the sea. I've seen this world round, under, up, down, and flat. They said I'm getting old now, and you better get okay with that. Besides, old sailors don't die. Ain't that what they say? One night there's a red sky, and it's anchors away. Yeah, I knew a sailor, he was a hell of a guy. They say we don't live forever, Jack, it's on the day that I die. Pour one for the ladies, pour one for my wife. Right now he's laughing that laugh, so one more time tonight. Here's one for all that money. Here's one for you, here's one for me. Let's all have one for that sailor in the sea. I got to play that for Guy Clark on his deathbed. He was still an asshole about it. He goes, well, you got anything else? I go, hey, dude, I wrote that for you. You don't get to judge it. Play haven't played this song since I wrote it. And I wrote it about 5 minutes before we recorded it. So, didn't matter then, probably won't matter now. I was looking at a sticker that somehow got on my piano. It said, where there's a Willie, there's a way. I can't remember who did that. Some company that's been here a while, but it was just late enough, and I was just kind of bold enough to think that that's not true. Because where I come from, where there's a Willie, there's a Waylon. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's a crowd. Where there's a crowd, there's a party. Party people love it way, way loud. Where there's a guitar, there's a hippie. Where there's a hippie, there's a song. Where there's a song, there's a singer singing "Break Your Heart" all night long. Where there's a country band that's playing, there's a cowboy's heart that's breaking. Where there's whiskey, there's hope. Everybody's getting drunk as I go. Where there's a night, there's a day. Where there's a will, there's a way. Down in Texas, we have our own saying. Where there's a Willie, there's a Willie, there's a Waylon. There's an outlaw, there's trouble. Where there's trouble, you usually find a girl. Where there's a girl, there's a guy and a bar who just can't get over her. So baby, if you're thinking about leaving, please, please, baby, give me one more chance. 'Cause there's a river called the Waterloo, and there's a green hall where we can dance. There's a country band that's playing. There's a cowboy's heart that's breaking. Where there's whiskey, there's hope. And soon we'll all be drunk as ghosts. Where there's a night, there's a day. Where there's a will, there's a way. Down in Texas, we have our own saying. Where there's a Willie, there's a Willie, there's a Waylon. I didn't know that I haven't played this live, I told you that, so. And y'all don't have the record yet, so. And nobody listens to Jack on the radio. By Jack, I don't mean me, I just mean Jack. Watch your mouth. But you do have a part. There's a night, there's a day, there's a will, there's a way. Down in Texas, we have our own kind of saying. Where there's a Willie, there's a Willie. Where there's a Willie, and there's a way. I was just at this, my buddy Jody's here, who's head of the CMA board. That's the Country Music Association. Capital letters. And it was funny, I was on a big label called Big Machine a few years ago, and it was the kind of label where you have to show up and pretend like you care what business people say about making music. I got pretty good at it, but not that good. I can talk to parents for a little bit, but like, let's go get some trouble. You know? I was trying to get a record deal back in 2002. I had a brand new baby who's 16 now. Wow. She's not here. She didn't give a damn about what I do. But I called up Tony Brown, who produced a bunch of records that you all have. A bunch of great ones and a bunch of terrible ones too. But he, at the time, he was, you know, king of the castle. And I said, hey, I'd already lost 3 record deals, so. But now I was serious because I got a kid. So I called him up and said, hey man, I'm looking for a record deal. He goes, yeah, I love what you do, man. Always have. But but we're looking for something a little more commercial. I go, oh, no, watch this. I'm real commercial now. He goes, well, send me a CD by tomorrow, and I'll have some time to listen to it. Make sure it's in the morning delivery. I go, okay. So about 30 minutes later, after I figured out how to burn a CD, and then about 20 minutes after that, after I found the address and found some bubble wrap and all that, I got in the truck and I started to drive to the mailbox, which was behind the Randalls, and one of the most busiest streets. And it just started to rain, you know, so your car starts sliding out everywhere. And I did like almost a 180 in the middle of the intersection. I was freaking out. This is my big chance for the 4th time. And so I was waiting in line at the light, trying to figure out if I was going to make it in time to get to the mailbox. It was close to 5. And there was this dude, had to make up all these songs and put them on a CD. And there was a guy outside of my car with a cardboard box that said, "We'll work for beer." And I was like, come on, man. Like, that's a hit song, but like somebody else wrote that. I've seen that for like 10 years, man. I had to make up all this shit, and I got to mail it and everything. Like, you got to come up with your own stuff, man. Like, it's copyright infringement. And then I realized in short order that I was having an argument with a man in the rain with a sign that says "We'll work for beer" from my truck. So I rolled up the window. Said, "I'll be back with a 6-pack after I get my record deal." By the time I got to the mailbox, the line was out the door, and the only person working there were 4 windows, but only one was working because it was the mailbox. And I kept thinking that the woman behind the counter was a guy, and it didn't matter. Like, but this was way before Caitlyn Jenner made that cool. Like you didn't talk. Like I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to check it out. Like, hey man, what's going on there? Kill time while I went in line, but then I realized quickly, like, dude, you're staring. Like, if that is the case, like the last thing she or he needs is for you to stare at him. Like, what's your problem, dude? So I shut up and paid my deal. Bought some stamps. I didn't even need them. And got in the truck and drove up to Oklahoma for a show, and I ran into this guy named Uncle Stoney. He was a baker. He had a bakery that all day long he sold baked goods, and all night long he sold baked goods. Win, 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 win. And so he says, "How you doing?" I said, well, I told him about my whole day with the fights with the guys and with myself. And then he looks at me like, "Wow, you're a lot." And I said, "Well, how are you doing?" He goes, "Well, I'm riding high. I'm eating good. I'm staying out of jail." I was like, "Son, man, thanks for the song." There's a man who stands on the corner with a sign that says "I work for beer." I was trying not to notice, but I know he knows, I know he's there. And it's always an awkward moment. I don't know why I care. He's riding high, eating good, staying out of jail. There's a woman, she works at my post office. I swear I think that woman is a man. Sometimes it almost scares me. Hell, her hands are bigger than I am. But she's always got a real big smile. Maybe something's going on down there. She's riding high, eating good, staying out of jail. There's a certain amount of freedom when you realize everything is in doubt. And if half the way to heaven is still just half the way to hell, keep riding high, eating good, staying out of jail. I got this friend, we all call him Stoney. Some people think he don't live right. Sometimes he drinks in the morning and he stays up cooking grass at night. But you ask him how things are going, he just laughs like it's all in the air and says, "Hey man, I'm riding high, eating good, staying out of jail." There's a certain amount of freedom just half the way to hell. Keep riding high, eating good, staying out of jail. Yeah, keep riding high, eating good, staying out of jail. Yeah, keep riding good. Eating high. It's better that way. Staying out of jail. Thank you. I like this little girl down here. Are you all drinking beer?
Woo! Beer and whiskey.
That's why I got this job. Usually I just think I'm thirsty and all of a sudden the beer comes. It works out pretty well. This is a song that I wrote with my buddy John Randall. We were talking about, well, I was telling him, I tell him everything. Can I get a little less guitar in here, whoever's the maestro? I go to this bar called the Deep Eddy a lot. All right, yeah. And there's this dude who I see every now and again. First couple times I saw him, he was trying to pick up a girl and it wasn't really working. And then I sat down and the girl, I started talking to the girl. She started talking, whatever, you know how it works. Then he got all pissed off at me, and I was like, "Who's that? What's music?" Then I saw him again, and he did the same thing. And I saw him again, and about halfway through him striking out with whoever he was trying to get with, I could tell she was losing interest, and I think he learned a little bit. And so all of a sudden, he brought out a deck of cards, and he started doing magic tricks. That shit works. All of a sudden, there's 4 or 5 girls around him. I'm like, that works. That's good work, dude. And I'm never the guy who tries to figure out what the trick is. I don't want to find out how the magic trick works. I just want to know that some dude can read my mind and make things float every now and again. I think that's really cool. I think love is a lot like magic. However, I stare at that all day trying to figure out how it works. That's what this song is about. Always know I'll be right here when you need a volunteer to help you disappear and help you reappear. I never know what's up your sleeve. You tell me you think I should leave, then you say you can't believe I'm leaving. I never know what to believe. It's a magic trick that gets me every time. Break my heart and then change your mind, and it's all just smoke and mirrors. It's all part of the show. Cause now you love me, now you don't. Here I am in the dark again, all alone and wondering if I'm gonna be alone again. I'm all alone, and then you do that thing you always do, the one where I reach out to you. I just keep on reaching out to you, cause it's the same thing I always do. It's a magic trick that gets me every time. You break my heart and then you change your mind, and it's all just smoke and mirrors. It's all part of the show. Now you love me, now you don't. Now you love me, now you don't. I love you. Now go away. I hate you. Please, please, please stay, because I love you. hate you, I love you. It's a magic trick, gets me every time. Break my heart, then you change your mind. And it's all just smoke and mirrors, it's all part of your show. Now you love me, now you don't. Now you love me, now you don't. Now you love me, now you don't love me, now you love me, now you don't love me, now you don't. Do you just love me? Or don't? It's pretty simple. 'Cause I love you. Thank you. This is a big week in the Ingram household. This record's coming out on Friday. And I got this thing we started 7 years ago called the Mac Jack McConaughey, which is a charity. We done? I'll give her whatever she wants. She doesn't do anything. Anyway, ever since we started this, first of all, it's a charity organization. We have a concert. We have 2 concerts every year, and a golf tournament, and a fashion show, which I thought was silly, but Mac Brown wanted to have it because he's smarter than us. All of a sudden, all the wives wanted to come, and that sells out faster than anything we do. And so we've done. This is the 7th year. We've raised almost $10 million for charities, children's charities, and it's really fantastic, which is great. I love being a part of it, and I love doing it. However, there's collateral damage. I have to walk around every time I see somebody that kind of knows me, kind of doesn't, and whatever, which happens a lot more often than I thought it would 20 years ago. I thought I'd walk around and everybody just know me, but turns out things happen on the way to the pool. So now, oftentimes people, I guess I'll take it as a compliment, but if you knew him, you might not. But, hey, Matthew! I'm like, no, ain't me. All right. I'm like, that's not my line. So, can't beat him, well. All right. Everybody's here tonight. Ain't we a beautiful sight? All right. Let's go. Gonna be a hell of a show. Love everybody you know. Let's go. Everybody's here tonight. Ain't we a beautiful sight? All right. Come on. Everybody sing along. Going, gone. Come on. Everybody's here tonight. Ain't we a beautiful sight? All right. Of course, I played that for him, and he had notes. was like, dude, when I watch your movies, I don't call you up and tell you, I know you said it, thanks for the song, I'll give you a little credit, but I'll talk about you. But shut, you ain't a songwriter, man. You say what I write down, that's how you do your job. We haven't talked for a little bit. Hey, thank you for coming out.
All right.
Speaking from the CMA here, there's Gary Keller and his crew are here. Thank you for coming. Thank you, John, for the towel. I've had a job for a long time. When I sent those 3 CDs here, I think it was actually cassettes. To be honest. Now it's just ether. And every time I've come to do one of these things, I never know who's going to show up. But you guys all live here, but maybe you lived in other towns where you go see an artist at an in-store. And sometimes there's like 3 people, man. One time I did an in-store in Lubbock, Texas on a Sunday morning at 10. It was ridiculous. I was driving around, okay, man. And I show up, I go to the music department, they go, what? I go, I got an in-store, CDs coming out, they go, eh. I go, okay. And they go, well, they're doing something over there. And I walked over there and they had a PA set up in the lingerie section. I said, come on, man. My mom told me that it took 10 years to be an overnight success. She's a liar. It takes 15 and then another 20. But I played that show, and I think I sold a couple CDs. One of them was a guy named James Jennings, who came up to me after the show, and he looked like an old farmer from Littlefield, Texas. Turns out he was Waylon Jennings' brother. And he sat there and he watched me, and there was literally people walking their carts by as I'm playing, and just the kid would be like, and, he said, hey, my name's James Jennings. My brother was Waylon. I was like, wow, that's cool. Why are you here? He goes, well, I came to get some stuff for my wife. Anyway, he goes, just so you know, he goes, I know what this feels like to you. Because, but my brother did the same thing, and if this is the only gig he had on a Sunday, and that's where he's supposed to be, he'd show up and play. And it's funny how every time I think that this business is about to break my heart again, something happens where you meet somebody like that, and they go, no, man, you're doing it right. It might suck for a while, but you're doing it right. And I show up here, man, and you guys show up to watch me sweat. So I appreciate it. Thank you all. I won an award in 2008 for the best newcomer of the year. That was exactly 18 years after I've been on the road. The only guy that beat me was Vern Gosdin, did it one time. He was like 57. But getting that award was great. It helped me make decisions that I get to make now about my career, because I had success on that country radio stations, and I love it. I'm grateful for it and honored by it. However, when I left Nashville and came back home, my hero is Willie Nelson, so he came back to town and grew his hair out long, and I came back and shaved mine. But a couple years ago, Miranda Lambert called, and she said, she used to open for me back in like Nacogdoches. She was this 15-year-old girl that was just, who's that opening? She's pretty cool. Her name was Miranda, and then 10 years later, she was Miranda Lambert. She stole my band. And my tour manager. And I thanked her for it. But she called and said, hey, things are a little hot where I am. And I pretended like I hadn't been to the store in the last 4 months. I go, what are you talking about? She goes, oh man, I'm all over the magazines. I go, I don't know, Sean. I did. And so she goes, let's go down to Marfa and write songs. And so I called John Randall. We're back up. And we sat down there for a while and literally watched the world turn. It was amazing down there. And we got to talking one night. We put mattress out in the middle of the yard and turn out all the lights in the house. Man, you can see everything you ever wanted to see. And somebody said something about, you know, it's funny, Brett tells us to follow our hearts, and we should, and we do. But, kind of like marriage and children, nobody tells you how hard it's going to be. Are you kidding me? So we figured we should warn the Tin Man. And just last year, I think this same weekend, I went to the Academy of Country Music Awards again, only this time I wasn't trying to climb a ladder or look for stepping stones to some further success. I was just there because I love writing songs. And they gave us the Song of the Year for a song that never even went above number 20 on the charts. I think that's a record. I'm good at making really weird records. But anyway. Well, hey there, Mr. Tin Man. You don't know how lucky you are. Shouldn't spend your whole life wishing something bound to fall apart. Every time you're feeling empty, better thank your lucky stars. 'Cause if you ever felt one breaking, you never want a heart. Hey there, Mr. Tin. You don't know how lucky you are. I've been down the road that you're on. Didn't get me very far. Hey baby, you ain't missing nothing. Love is so damn hard. Take it from me, darling. You don't want a heart. Hey there, Mr. Tin Man. I'm glad we talked this out. Take mine if you want it. It's in pieces now. And by the way there, Mr. Tin Man, if you don't mind some scars, how about you give me your armor? You can have my heart. Hey, thank you for coming. I'm gonna go walk out in that pool backstage, change my shirt, kind of get my act together. And I'm not sure where you're gonna have me, but I'll come sign CDs for you if you want, or records.